all local, all morning. You're watching Fox 61 Morning News.
6 o'clock, breaking overnight. The Araggoni Bridge has reopened after a deadly crash last night. Police in Portland say the bridge was closed for 5 hours. We're told that a Subaru and a Ford Escape crashed. The male driver of the Subaru died at the scene. The female driver of the Escape was taken to the hospital, treated for injuries. Officers haven't told us yet the names of the people involved.
Good Wednesday morning. Thanks for joining us on Fox 61 and Fox 61 Plus. I'm Bridget Bureau.
And America Areas. Thanks for starting off your Wednesday, although we're sort of feeling like it's a Thursday.
It should
for
be
sure.
Thursday. We should just jump ahead to the weekend.
What's going on, Rachel? Welcome back.
Thank you. It is a warmer start to our morning than yesterday.
That's
so
nice.
Certainly noticing that and feeling the difference outside. A few flurries out the door this morning too, so just heads up for folks there. Temperatures around 39 degrees over in Hartford. Winds out of the south to southwest around 7 miles per hour. We are warmer than this time yesterday, as I mentioned, anywhere from 5 to about 8 degrees warmer. So most of us are in the 30s. 33 degrees though in Torrington now, 37 in Willimantic, 41 in Groton. We're sitting around 42 degrees in New Haven. Couple of flurries out the door this morning in along 84. A lot of this will just be kind of mood flurries than anything else, but this is from a weak disturbance that is pushing through now. So a flurry or two this morning, temperatures in the 30s, getting up to around 40 to about 47, 48 degrees, depending on where you are. So mid to upper 40s for daytime highs, which is actually below where we should be for this time of year. The average temperature is around 53. That trend continues for most of this week. 48 degrees in Wallingford, 47 today. Over in Hartford, 50 Brantford, as well as in Guilford, southeastern Connecticut in the mid to upper 40s. Next couple of days, mostly cloudy. I think we'll see increasing sunshine the second half of the day on Thursday, leading to a better start to our Friday, at least in terms of sky conditions. On Friday morning, it'll be rather chilly. Temperatures will be in the 30s, back up to around 48 degrees with more sun hanging around throughout the day. We'll talk about where we go from here at your full 7-day coming up in just a bit. As we check in with the roads this morning at 6:02 over in Hartford, Windsor to the 84 interchange is around 3 minutes. New Britain Ave to the Hartford Tunnel is 5, and Glastonbury to the Founders Bridge is around a 6-minute drive. We're also taking a look here from Fairfield County. Bridgeport into Fairfield is around 14 minutes. Trumbull into Westport is also 14. Southbound the Merritt Parkway, your travel speeds are averaging just around 49 miles per hour.
All right, Rachel, thanks. 6:02 now. Affordability and quality of life are top of mind for nutmeggers, which is why Governor Ned Lamont has called the Connecticut General Assembly in for a special session to figure out how lawmakers can help with people's concerns.
It is going to be a busy day there at the Capitol. So Fox 61's Joe Monty is there right now. Joe, what are things getting started this morning?
Things aren't going to get started until a little later this morning. Governor Lamont called for the special session to start at 10:30, and lawmakers are going to be talking about a number of topics. They provided a list for us. We can talk about some of them right now, and they include creating more access to children's behavioral health services and some reforms to those agencies. That includes payment reforms, changes in coverage requirements, and improvements on the way these services work. Lamont also wants more housing in the state. He's encouraging local housing growth plans, first-time home buyer savings accounts, and what they call transit-oriented developments. And in light of UConn's health effort to purchase Waterbury Hospital, Lamont wants to enact legislation that will help with the sale as well as owning, operating, and improving the hospital. Lawmakers are also looking to make a standard self-employment deduction under the Temporary Family Assistance Program, which provides assistance to low-income families. And later this morning, members of Local 326, a carpenters union, are going to be demonstrating outside of the Capitol regarding wage fraud. They're looking to shine some light on some issues they're having, and they're also looking to promote affordable housing. So we're going to bring you more on the special session and those demonstrations throughout the morning. For now, live in Hartford, Joe Monty, Fox 61.
All right, Joe, thanks for the update. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Meantime, at 6:04, Supreme Court justices will let the Trump administration block full payments for SNAP recipients for at least a few more days. Now, the extension of an order to block funds expires just before midnight on Thursday. Some families have already received their full food assistance, while others haven't gotten any. And as soon as today, House lawmakers could vote on the Senate's bill to reopen the government. While you were sleeping, the House Rules Committee voted along party lines to let the bill be brought to the House floor. Now, if the House passes it and the president signs it, SNAP payments could resume, but it's not clear how quickly.
And once that bill to reopen the government is signed, federal workers will be paid once again, and that includes TSA workers and air traffic controllers. But it's still unclear this morning when flight schedules could go back to normal. Airlines have canceled more than 5,000 flights in the U.S. since last week's order by the Federal Aviation Administration to reduce air travel by 10%. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy says the data will determine when the FAA can return to its normal flight capacity.
I'm concerned that we're not going to have on day one controllers come back into the towers right away. I'm asking them to do that. President Trump has asked them to do that.
It's estimated the travel industry has lost more than $2.5 billion in the 6-week shutdown, and that's because canceled flights means less business for restaurants, hotels, and transportation services. While Bradley International Airport has seen few disruptions during the shutdown, officials say since Friday there have been 20 FAA-related cancellations. Passengers say they are still feeling the stress at the airport. One family told Fox 61 they chose to fly into Bradley instead of Logan Airport in Boston to avoid issues getting back home. One woman says her family is still anxious to fly.
My family are really reluctant to fly at this point. My sister-in-law was just saying that they had done a trip in September, and she's just was glad that she had done it then and not now.
As the impacts of the shutdown linger, the FAA recommends you download apps from your airline and your airport that you'll be traveling through. That's so that you can get immediate updates on any cancellations or delays impacting you. Fox 61 is taking a deeper dive into the shutdown and its impact. We're bringing you reaction from across the country with expert insight into what's happening on Capitol Hill. It's all on Fox 61 Plus. That's our free streaming platform. You can stream us for free right now on your smart TV.
It's a big day in Middletown. Speed cameras are about to go live. Police say it's about keeping drivers in check, especially around those school zones. Fox 61's Priscilla Meza is live this morning with where these cameras are. And Priscilla, when are drivers going to start seeing tickets being issued?
Yeah, good morning, Erica. We'll get into that in just a second, but first, just to recap, Middletown is actually, if you remember earlier this year, Middletown was the first city in Connecticut to be approved for these speed enforcement cameras. And starting next week, drivers will start to see them be activated in 7 different areas. And one of those is here near the Spencer Elementary School. Now, Middletown Police Department says beginning November 17th, the 2 new camera sites will be activated, one here on Westfield Street within the school zone, monitoring both directions between McCormick Lane and Bailey Road during school hours from 8 to 9:15 a.m. and 3 to 3:45 p.m. The speed limit will be 20 miles per hour, but outside those times it bumps up to 30. Now, the second camera will be along Country Club Road, just east of Higbee Road, where the speed limit is 25 miles per hour at all times. And Erica, as you mentioned earlier, yeah, the warning notices will first come out. It will start to be rolling out starting next week on Monday, and then about a month later, December 22nd, that's when the citations will begin. So again, just be cautious around those areas, and police say this is just a safety measure. For now, live in Middletown, Priscilla Meza, Fox 61.
Right, Priscilla, definitely take it slow if you're driving through Middletown. Thank you. 6:08 is your time, and this morning we have new body camera video that gives us a new look into the arrests that were made in the death of an 11-year-old girl. Jacqueline Torres Garcia's remains were found in New Britain in October, more than a year after police believe she died. Fox 61's Kate Pattyfoot breaks down the new video. Okay.
This new video shows Carla Garcia and her sister Jacqueline being arrested. They are the mother and aunt of Jacqueline Torres Garcia, also known as Mimi. Police also released video that gives insight into the early stages of the investigation.
I just want to make you aware that you're not under arrest.
I know I'm not under arrest.
Okay.
I didn't do nothing.
This video released by New Britain Police shows Carla Garcia at the police station the day Mimi's remains were found on October 8th. As you heard in the video, she was not under arrest, but simply being questioned. On that day, police also questioned her boyfriend, Jonathan Nanita. Carla denied any involvement in Mimi's death. 4 days later, on October 12th, New Britain officers arrived at Carla's home to arrest her and her sister.
You can check, right?
Is Jacqueline here? Your sister's here? Where is she? Hey, just step out here. Step right out here. Step out.
In the body camera footage, you can see Carla open the door. Officers then go and look for Jacqueline and put her in handcuffs.
Why?
Put your hands behind your back, you're under arrest.
For what? Car.
We'll explain to you.
Can you grab my phone?
Yeah, we can grab your phone for you.
It's in the room.
While they arrested the sisters, officers also looked for Nanita in different bedrooms and closets. But he was not there. This set off a massive manhunt. Officers found him in Waterbury the next day. On Monday, we received video of his arrest where he denied any involvement in Mimi's death.
I didn't even do that to that girl, bro. I didn't.
All three are facing multiple charges. Carla and Jacqueline Garcia and Nanita are all expected back in court on Friday. In studio, Kate Pattyfoot, Fox 61.
Okay, thank you. And we have this full story on Mimi's murder investigation online at fox61.com, the free Fox 61 News app, and our Fox 61 Plus app. That's the streaming service. Download it onto your Amazon, Roku, or Apple TV.